This will definitely give you a hint to where we are this week. We're on the prairies, and we are in the heart of the breadbasket. We're in Saskatchewan, in Moose Jaw for this year's Scotties. In this morning's sixth draw, it was Ontario against Quebec, our feature. Ontario leading by 1, and look at Quebec. Sitting 1, covered by their own stone. That's Lauren Mann. Well, Julie Hastings out of Thornhill, Ontario, what does she do? How good is that? As she runs it back, gets the blank, and picks up the win. Other scores, Manitoba rolling right along. Jennifer Jones wins over Newfoundland and Labrador as Newfoundland and Labrador gave up a steal of 5. Northern Ontario beats Nova Scotia, and BC, Patty Knesevic wins her first 7-4 over PEI. So top of the table, teams you would expect. Jones, gold medal winner. Team Canada, defending champions 2 times. And Alberta playing very well, Val Sweeting. Yes, 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 it's going to be a battle for that 4th and final playoff spot. As on this Monday afternoon, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back. Our continuing coverage of the Scotties from Moose Jaw. Cheryl and Russ alongside. Nova Scotia against New Brunswick is our feature. Nova Scotia, Marianne Arsenault. Boy, we know her so well from those years with Colleen Jones. She is the face of this team.
Well, 12 times here, definitely the face of the team. Won it 5 times, and a very, very smart skip. She's played Robichaud so many times. They know them inside out. Robichaud likes to hit. Keep it simple. I think you're going to see Marianne, the veteran, try to get as many rocks to play early in the ends. But those rocks have to be in the right spots, or it's going to be a long game.
It sounds as if it's a broken record, but we say it quite often about teams from the Maritimes, Atlantic provinces. They have to get used to playing here. It takes a few games, and that's also now playing in New Brunswick.
It does, but it's their 4th game by now, so they should be getting used to rocks and ice, and I think stick to that more minimal style of game, that more defensive style, if you will, and rely on the experience of their 3rd, Rebecca Atkinson, to help them put that first win on the board.
The game plan is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures. Monday afternoon, 2 teams that need to get it going, looking for a playoff spot down the Scotties Road.
We mesh really well off and on the ice, so Rebecca brings a lot of experience at the Scotties. She's been here for the past 3 years in a row, so there's a lot of stuff that's changed a little bit since we were here, so it's good to have her on our team.
We don't have a specific goal as far as finishing. We want to play well and then let the results take care of themselves after we make lots of shots.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Sponge Towels Paper Towels. Nothing absorbs like it. Over. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Other games on the ice on this Monday afternoon, bound to be loud in here with Saskatchewan Stephanie Lawton trying to get it going at 1-2 against Quebec 1-3. Patty Knesevic coming off a win today. Her first will be in tough against Team Canada, trying to make it 4 in a row. Newfoundland Labrador, Heather Strong has been carrying this team on her back and will have to try and do it again against Alberta, trying to win their 4th straight. And our featured game is on Sheet D. It is New Brunswick and Sylvie Robichaud against Nova Scotia and Marianne Arsenault. And it's time to meet the 2 teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Sylvie Robichaud, skip from Team New Brunswick. Our lead is Jane Bull, our 2nd is Maddie Richard, our 3rd is Rebecca Atkinson, and our home club is Crow Mountain.
Hi, I'm Marianne Arsenault, skip of Team Nova Scotia. Our lead is Jennifer Baxter, our 2nd is Jane Snyder, our 3rd is Christina Black, and we curl out of the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax, Nova Scotia.
And there is the 34-year-old former champion of 2008, Sylvie Robichaud. She puts the brush down. Nova Scotia won the draw to the button, so they will have the last rock here in this opening end, playing the Yellowstones. New Brunswick is playing the red. And Jane Boyle making her first appearance at the Scotties, gets us underway. A 4-time New Brunswick mixed champion. Won a Canadian mixed title as well with Terry Odishaw back in 2007.
It's always tough for a team, sorry Russ, to walk into day 3 without a win, and sometimes then you try to force a win. You really you're trying to do everything possible to make that happen, and I think instead you really have to look at what you've been doing right, because they have been doing a lot of things right, and then let the rest happen. Just sit back, relax, focus on that, and pull out a win.
Yeah, good attitude, because it's you look at the stats, they're tied right in the middle of the pack, so it's not like they're playing poorly. They're only 4 percentage points away from what Rachel Holman's doing. It's that fine line. We talk about the different ice, and we talk about them getting used to the curl and the faster sliding surface. And historically, these Eastern teams get slightly better as the week goes along. So, but you're right, this is massive, because the loser of this game might as well, the playoffs are over.
Yeah.
Well, you get to 4 losses. I mean, I know it's Monday, Vic. Settle down. But you get to 4 losses too quickly. There is just no room for error. And with a field like this that is already separated itself with those top 3 teams, Manitoba, Team Canada, and Alberta, you can't lose sight of those teams that are at 2-2 right now.
Exactly. And some teams play better with their back against the wall, and this could be one of those teams that, knowing that they can't really give up another loss, they turn things on, and they have been learning.
No, wait. Normal.
Watched the game this morning from my king-size bed, and there's still lots of curls, Cheryl. There's even outside in, like that shot's moving more than that very first draw. Just that first draw, it was pretty straight.
Rebecca Atkinson throwing the 3rd stones for New Brunswick, and joining Sylvie Robichaud after so many years with Andrea Crawford as we say good afternoon. Kathy Gauthier.
Hey, Vic, I talked to her about the differences between the 2 skips. For sure, she said Andrea Wood's more experienced. Well, that will come to this team the more that they play, but more aggressive, more decisive. And it's that decisiveness that we're going to watch today, because she said what Sylvie does is if she's not sure of the shot, she likes team input. That means all 4 members of the team are discussing things. Arguably, that leads to a little bit more indecision. What it certainly leads to is some time clock challenges. The other key, she said today, is draw weight early. Yesterday, Sylvie made a nice draw to the 8-foot in the first end against Alberta. The problem was Val Sweeting was already lying 2 in the 4-foot, so close, but not good enough.
Well, and a lot of teams, as Kathy was referring to, if they start to have issues with time clock, they do then choose to bang it up and down the sheet for a couple ends, just so that they, if they are a team that does discuss shots a lot amongst all of them, that they can bank some time that way.
Yeah, it's great clock management, isn't it? It really
Back
is.
house. Okay, it's time.
It's good, Murray. Okay.
You're up. That was 2? Yeah.
So as we talk about time, each team is given 2 90-second timeouts, so that helps them. They get 10 ends, of course, and 38 minutes of thinking time. But it's, as Kathy says, it's all that thinking they do. New Brunswick, they have a little bit of a thinking problem.
Gotta go. Go if you have to.
The other thing, too, and we have to bring this up as well. I had a chance to talk with their coach, Ellery Robichaud, who you know very well, Russ, out of New Brunswick and out of Moncton area. A lot of the other teams, Western teams in particular, teams that have been to national events, know these stones because these are national stones. And they have a book on those stones. And when they played Team Canada yesterday, he said, they got on the ice and up came this encyclopedia. And pages were flying and notes were flying, and they knew every stone inside out, every granite, every speck of granite. They don't. And that takes time to learn that.
Oh, no question, and it probably takes too long to learn that. That is the problem here, and that's a valid point. That you know that 8 rock's got about 4 inches more curl. Sylvie doesn't know that. She reckons in the guard it's 2-0. It's so important, and you have to be in this event to see these rocks, you know, and then you can't use it as an excuse, but it's certainly a disadvantage.
And his idea, and I'll ask you if you think it's a valid one. So if you don't get to play in national events very often, he said that the New Brunswick Curling Association, PEI, Nova Scotia, doesn't matter, should lobby the CCA to get these stones down east somewhere at the competitive teams in the Maritimes and Atlantic provinces. Cheryl should get a chance to practice with them for a week to get a sense of what they're going to face when they come here.
Yeah, you know, rock matching is a huge thing. Teams do it. They get a little bit of time when they come here before the event to match, but it's not as much as other teams that have played with the stones. So I agree. I think that would be a good opportunity for those Eastern teams to match the rocks and get comfortable with what they think a good set is.
And further to your point about, you know, the differences, he said we try to replicate the ice as best we can, Sylvie Robichaud, but you know, we play down east. Our ice is a foot heavier. So yes, it's one thing to say you don't have to throw so much weight, but we've been conditioned,
yes,
to throw that weight. All our memory is up weight.
Oh, exactly, and the stopwatches fool them too here at the arena ice. And I used to call it affectionately the New Brunswick freeze, where you'd brush it 3/4 of the way down and for the freeze, and it would be that 1 foot heavy tick and roll open. Now you're looking at 2 buried rocks, and it's really difficult to get it in your head that it only, the stopwatch is saying 14.5 or 15, and maybe in this case it's up to 15 and a bit now. But it's such a good sliding surface. It just feels way faster. It feels downhill in both directions. Now this is what we expected from the veteran. Try to apply pressure. It's a low risk end for Marianne. Everything's wide open out front, but creating some difficulty here for New Brunswick. Didn't get shot rock though.
No, and over curl just a little bit. Shot rock is New Brunswick. That's the stone full in the 12 foot.
Where do you want to be then? It might curl a lot, so just watch it.
Yeah.
Like there? Yeah. I think let's go the other side. That'll set up a double. They'll know the weight, right?
That's often the thought process in a odd end is the team with hammer will kind of probe for a low risk deuce, and then if it doesn't work out, they can also bail out and still get the blank and carry the hammer over into an even end.
To your point in your opening, Sylvie wanted to freeze to that rock. There really is no need to group the reds together. So Becky, the veteran, said, well, why don't we just sit 2 over on the other side? I like the call.
In Regina, 2008, that was her last appearance. And Sylvie Robichaud went 1-10.
Not curling. It's good. It's good. It's all in the end. No, it's good. Right to my broom.
Well, the great thing about Sylvie is she agrees to take that input. Some skips don't want it, or they have the opinion they're the skip, and she really understands that Rebecca can bring some really valuable information to their team.
So now you know what it's like to work with Russ.
Yes, I'm understanding that every day.
Russ, if you just never mind, I don't need to know that.
That's right.
Always a skip.
I didn't get a split. I'm sorry. Skip.
Spick talking again, Cheryl.
Could you hear him?
Heard something.
It felt like a 14-5. So.
All over here.
Should have been close to that. Should have been close to 14-5, I would think.
You can really see it. I know both these teams. You really see it in their eyes. Game 1, game 2. It's like, you know, with 3 rookies on Marianne's team, it's. Geez, that's a little farther than I thought. Well, I didn't think that would curl that much, and you can't play to the best of your ability if you're not confident. And as this week goes by, both these teams will end up being confident, but is it going to be too late?
Right.
Marianne Arsenault and her first. Can she get this roll across? No, just sit it right there. Started her own team back in 2007. Arsenault, after those very successful years with Colleen Jones, the 5 Canadian championships, 2 world titles.
Normal. Just nose is good here. Okay. What weight? Normal. Okay.
Nose hit would there'd be a double, but it would be too risky for Nova Scotia.
Easy. 9-5.
Our first update, Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta. Newfoundland Labrador lost earlier today. You know, Kathy, we said that Heather Strong needs some help. She missed a big draw against 5, and that was the difference with Manitoba. Now facing another undefeated team in Alberta and Bell Sweeting.
Well, and she didn't get off to a great start. A couple of rocks ago, Newfoundland Labrador hitting to lie 2.
Take a look.
And then it switched around.
13-9.
Heather flashed that stone. She was trying to remove it and missed. And so this is a draw for 2 for Alberta.
To make it good for her, first one.
Good.
So we already know that Manitoba won earlier today. They've gone to 4-0. Both Alberta and Team Canada also undefeated on the ice this afternoon.
Same weight, eh? Yeah.
I think that's the early story, Vic. The big 3, Manitoba, Alberta, Canada. You can it's fairly safe to go out on a limb and say they might be in the playoffs already. And obviously it's early, but there's a whole pile of people, if that becomes true, chasing that last spot.
Little more.
Well, in those games, Cheryl, those top 3 at the moment against each other. It's almost like a mini round robin that they're going to play at this moment. And the winner of that round robin could find themselves in first place.
1 yellow.
Yeah, it's, you know, their numbers are fabulous. It's great to see.
Nova Scotia takes an early lead. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2015 Ford F-150 in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number, though, trimmed down to just 2. And in the final, Ontario's Stacey Smith against Heather Strong. And the skip from Newfoundland and Labrador came up big when she had to. Trailing by 1 heading into the final round, Strong scored 4, enough to win for the 2nd year in a row. Only the 2nd curler to ever do so. Heather Strong wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on Canada's best-selling pickup, the Ford F-150. We're here all week. Our TSN cameras keeping an eye on all the action through the Scotties in the championship next Sunday, day 3.
Same? Okay.
And this is draw 7 in our featured game. New Brunswick against Nova Scotia. New Brunswick still looking for win number 1. Nova Scotia at 1-3. Nova Scotia taking that single in the first. So New Brunswick has the last rock here in 2, playing the Redstones.
And I like the way Sylvie is starting this game. You know, their style, their comfort is with the more defensive style of game with less rocks in play. And I think for them, when they have the hammer, the option for them would be to go for their deuce a little later in the end, maybe play that freeze late and try to get a deuce that way rather than starting early for that deuce. That's where you end up giving up a steal when you get so many rocks in play that you're not comfortable with.
Helps that clock management too. If they've been struggling with the time clock, this should alleviate that later in the game.
Exactly.
That's good. Good game. Good.
So let's check the other scores. Saskatchewan with last rock coming in at 1-2, a blank against Quebec. Team Canada trying to win a 4th straight. They are up 1-0 on BC. And earlier we showed you Alberta's scoring their deuce against Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yep. Good drill.
So that was closer to 9.
Marianne's comfortable with this. She doesn't have hammer, really not her
Was that a 10?
job to push, you know, rocks in play at this point. So she'll just hit up and down the sheet with Sylvie.
If anybody's going to be patient, it's Marianne Arsenault. you play all those years with Colleen. That was probably the most patient team on the planet.
You know, I looked back the other day and I didn't realize in their heyday when they were running. I was looking at numbers that they were scoring they were letting the other team score less than 5 points a game. There's not a team in the elite level right now that's doing that. They were incredible at that. So I just think to that, they never gave up steals. They forced the opponents when they had a hammer, and they scored their deuce when they had hammer.
Wonderful hitting team. They were amazing.
Clean. Last and last one.
You have to play your strengths. You just do at this level.
Yeah, it's not a criticism to a defensive or an offensive style of play. And sometimes for TV or watching the game, you'd like to see more rocks in play, but you really do have to stick with what your game plan is and what your players are most comfortable with.
It's funny, Marianne and my buddy Grant Odishaw, the three of us have been doing clinics around the country, and we do the strategy session, and just to get the crowd involved, I'll say, okay, it's the last rock of the game. There's a rock edge of the 8 foot. You've got your last scores tied. Last shot, you draw, or do you hit that enemy rock?
Good.
And my answer is draw. Then I yell at Marianne, who's staying in the room, and she yells out, "We did it!"
Yeah, 95.
Because that's what Colleen would do. That's what Marianne would do, and guess what? They'd make it.
Right. There's nothing wrong with it if it's the shot you're most comfortable with. You'd make the draw, she'd make the hit.
So, which is the right call? Both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Chance here for New Brunswick. Throw up the corner guard. I'm a big believer of Cheryl of charting some of the unforced errors because you know it's a hit and roll out. There's nothing in play, and Nova Scotia goes, "Oh, no big deal," but it is a big deal because if New Brunswick chooses to throw the corner here, it's a chance to get the two.
Easy.
Doesn't look like they're going to do it though.
No.
7-8.
Well, and you're also giving them the opportunity to get some draws in their back pocket too and figure out that weight.
Straight out here.
We saw the one game where this spot was curling coming off the wall for a fair amount, so to watch it.
9.5.
Well, these two outside sheets, of course, curled a lot more on the opening day, and then compliments to Dave Merklinger and his ice crew. They did work on the two center sheets, and now it's pretty much the same right across the 4 sheets of play here at Mosaic Place. Ariane Arsenault, of course, as we've talked about, part of Colleen Jones and her team. We want to send all the best out to those members of the Halifax Curling Club. This is what the Halifax Curling Club looks like this morning after a heavy snow in the Halifax area. Partially collapsed part of the roof before noon on Sunday. Nobody, thankfully, was inside the building, but that building is where Colleen Jones and her team, that was where they curled out of when they became those Canadian champions and won those world championships. Brian?
Hey, Vic, thank you very much. Marianne approached me before the game and said, listen, can you please send a message back home? And the message, very simple. Everyone, we're thinking about you back home. Obviously, the weather has not been great and the damage to the club. They have a lot of great memories in that club. And she and I talked about the fact that on Twitter there was photos of one of their championship banners found literally blocks away from the curling club and then returned. So she and the team, best wishes back home.
Yeah, it just literally blew away. And it's interesting that Kim Kelly, who was part of all those teams, was supposed to be their 5th this week here in Moose Jaw. But the Nova Scotia Seniors is about to start later this week. And Colleen Jones will be there, along with Kim Kelly, Nancy Delahunt, part of those championship teams. So they're playing in the seniors, so Kim couldn't be here.
It felt like it.
So it is Carol McLean who has come on to be the 5th for this Nova Scotia team. Others, there's just 3 teams in that Nova Scotia Seniors. And familiar names, Mary Matatall, right, former Nova Scotia champion. Gosh, we're all getting older. Is now playing seniors. And, of course, the defending champion is Colleen Pinckney.
Colleen, a world senior champion. That's only 3 teams, but 3 real good ones.
Close.
And Kathy, You know all about seniors, don't you?
Well, as you're saying that Colleen Pinckney is the defending champion, I was yelling at the booth yet again. No, it's actually me. Our team is the reigning champion. We won last year.
Former.
Ah, yes. Actually, it's a kind of a weird format in seniors. You win one year and you go away the next. So we won last year, and we will travel to Sochi in April of this year to represent Canada.
Wow.
If our knees are still functional.
Will the front ends be mic'd in that event, Kathy?
You'll hear me across the ocean, my friend. Don't you worry.
That's great. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, Kathy's got a great team there. They just blitzed the field in the Canadian Championship.
Oh, I know some of the players I curled with have moved up to seniors, and it's strong. There's some amazing, incredible teams up there.
Final stone, Marianne Arsenault in an up and down end. The second.
Yep.
The type of blank opportunity you want for New Brunswick. You can just anything high side is not in the rings.
It's interesting. Colleen Jones has been sending some emails to Marianne and the team, offering congratulations and good luck, encouragement. Final stone looking for the blank. Shot rock hanging on the edge of the 12.
You got it. You're good. You're good. Nice throw. Nice shot, Sylvie.
Very nice. Sylvie Robichaud on this Monday afternoon. Our coverage of the Scotties from Moose Jaw.
Nice shot.
Continuing our updates now. Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta, and Alberta up by a couple and sitting two. Final stone, Heather Strong, Kathy.
Well, a great example of how much the Merklinger and his crew have done to these inside sheets. On Val Sweeting's final one, drew around. It is overburied by about a rock. That forces Heather out to the wings a little bit. Needs to get towards the forefoot.
Mentioned earlier, this Newfoundland Labrador team hasn't really given Heather Strong a lot of help. Nice draw to get the forefoot for a single point to get on the board. They come in at 2-2 against Alberta, who've won 3 in a row. Right next door, BC, Patty Knesevic from Prince George won her first earlier today, up against Rachel Holman, who comes in winning her first 3 and has one already on the board, scored one in the first. Knesevic's last.
Well, Rachel made the freeze earlier and then capped it off, and so this is the draw. Needs full 8.
Kathy Knesevic saying it's just for her, and you know, having been an alternate last year, she had some experience. The others on her team, Kristen Fuster and Jen Rusnell and the Rhonda Kamosi, it just takes time, and they're not getting the execution. So much of that, we hear that so often from a lot of the players at this particular level. That's getting so good, Russ. If that stone's a little light, if that stone's a little deep, you're usually going to be punished for it.
Oh, no question. Actually, in that game, BC had a chance to sit 3 buried. They had a little hit and roll, and they threw a rocket down there, rolled out. That allowed Emma to throw, and Emma threw a perfect freeze, took away the other 2 BC stones. That forced the miss on the last one, and it could have been a 3 in the other direction, but just probably the wrong weight choice. And the more you play in arena ice, the more you realize these rocks will track. They're what they call blue hone inserts, and they polish themselves. They get straighter as the week goes along, and the harder you throw it, obviously the straighter it goes, but much straighter than in a curling club.
And I didn't mention that it resulted in a steal of 1 for Team Canada, so they're up 2-0 playing the third.
Just those little things. Instead of a possible 3, now you're down 2-0 to one of the best hitting teams in the world.
Sit good, Marie. Sit. Hit. Nice. Almost a corner.
A just a reminder, coming up this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we talk about the Big Three and maybe, in a sense, thinking of it as a three-team round robin. Well, game one of that little round robin tonight, Team Canada, Rachel Homan, against the gold medal winner representing Manitoba, Jennifer Jones, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tournament within a tournament.
Good girl.
Good. Good, James.
There's always a little pressure on the skip. Sylvie made a great blank on the last end, hit and rolled out. That was one thing I've seen a lot of skips practice at the clubs. They'll put rocks in different spots and practice throwing the blanks across the face or into the stone, because it's one thing when you call the end for a blank, the entire end, but then if you ever bonk it on the nose, and your team just looks at you, and so it's something you do. You don't maybe throw them that often, so you do want to practice them in all different spots on the sheet.
Your turn. What? Oh, it was a little better.
I can't imagine it, but the way Sylvie's approaching it now with last rock, she wouldn't even consider trying to run this through, would you?
You know, I think Sylvie would. I really do. I think, and you're playing the veteran skip. They like to keep it simple. Again, you have to remember they play on such straight ice. Sylvie's used to low-scoring games. I don't think she'd be afraid to at least run until the 7th or 8th end. I would not be shocked at all.
Okay, and Cheryl, you're Marianne Arsenault. You want to engage here. You want to get her involved. What do you do?
Well, I mean, I think Marianne's just as comfortable as Sylvie with the with no rocks in play.
Okay, she's one up. Okay.
But another skip, you could obviously throw center guard and try and get the play, you know, more offensive style that way. But I think Marianne's just as comfortable.
Yeah, New Brunswick line scores are very low for Sylvie. Didn't give up many points, didn't score a lot of points.
Well then. Let it bend if you can. It's an 8.
Looks like a lot.
It's
easy right off.
now, but it looks fine.
Looks like tons.
You'd normally throw a corner guard when you're losing. In this situation, this is Sylvie last end had this opportunity too, and she really doesn't want anything out front.
Okay, good. Nice shot, Becky.
Well, I said with Saskatchewan on the ice that the building's bound to be a little bit more alive today, and here's a chance for Saskatchewan to get on the board in the second against Quebec.
Well, and a very interesting end, Vic. She was in all sorts of trouble. They had a burnt stone, and on her first one, she was making an angle slash, hit it too sharp, got a fortunate tick and redirect onto the Quebec stone in the forefoot, left it hidden, and so this has led to the draw for 2. Got a break, no question about it.
And there's the response from the crowd, which really so far with a record of 1 and 2 has been pretty silent in the early going here in Moose Jaw. Three provincial championships playing with Andrea Crawford. Rebecca Atkinson now with Sylvie Robichaud.
It's same spot.
Yeah, same.
I got a little more.
Yeah.
It's good.
Good.
You know, the great thing about this game is that any of these teams out here could be
Yeah,
one of
same
those
split.
top 3
Okay.
teams if they chose to be, or, you know, it's putting the time in, it's having the resources, it's, you know, the skill level that those teams and the work that they put in to get to that level and stay at that level, and the resources that they tap into is huge. And, you know, it just takes a lot of work, and it's a decision each team chooses to make on their own, whether they want to put that time in or not.
It's not like unlike any other sport.
Exactly.
Or any other profession.
There's teams now even tapping into biofeedback, bioneural feedback. So they're going into the university and they're measuring their physiological responses. They're measuring their brain waves, if they're too over-focused, if they're under-focused, and how to bring that down in the middle of a game. So they're just they're starting to look at other sports and Olympic athletes and try to find all the different edges that they can get to compete and move their game up every year.
Okay.
You're going to tell me I can't have chocolate now? Is it?
Yes, you can't have chocolate.
Okay.
I was going to say I don't want to measure your brain.
No one wants to see that.
Beck was staring at me when you were telling that story.
Oh, please don't look there. Another wide open one here in the third.
But it is neat. You're right. It's so you know, curling 20 years ago is a lot different than it is now.
Well, funny you say that.
It's a neat thing. The neural feedback is pretty amazing because they hook you up to electrodes. They make you do tasks and they watch your brain waves, and so they can tell if you are relaxed while you do these tasks or not. And so then you can work on the breathing and the meditation to try to control that.
Cookie.
I just can't see
Oh, you guys.
Speaking of somebody like Ed Wernick putting those electrodes on Ed Wernick back in the day. I don't think so. You're not coming close. And it's the game's evolved, right?
As it ever, and it's great to see. And the Olympics has changed everything. There's some finely tuned athletes out here.
Well, Richard Hart said as much. Richard is here in coaching Team Canada. We'll see him tonight on the bench against Manitoba. He said it's amazing how far it's come, and now he's turning to coaching and to coaching his two sons. And back in the day, as he said, you know, your brother, for example, there wasn't a lot of coaching, and you can't tell those two or even yourselves very much, but coaches have a place, even with a team as experienced as you two skips would be.
Well, I think gone are the days where you can play twice a week and go to a Briar. Like, you know, you used to be able to do that. You could play, you know, in a league and go to the, but now you get people like this and they put in hours and hours of time to get to Briars every year, and then to give back for coaching is pretty incredible.
So Richard on the bench and called on as the coach for Team Canada, and Rachel Homan.
I think to that point too, there's a balance there. I in my career, it took me a long time to become a knowledgeable skip. You see the Brad Gouchus nowadays, the Rachel Holmans, they fast track it quicker. So you might have been a great shot maker at 18, 19 years old, but you needed that other half. And when you bring in a Richard Hart or a Earl Morris, it fast tracks that part of the game that used to take forever.
One more time.
Nice shot.
And out the back. So up and down we go. Nova Scotia got one. Sylvie Robichaud comfortable with a couple of back-to-back blanks. Monday afternoon, let's update Newfoundland Labrador against Alberta. Alberta trying to win a fourth straight to join Manitoba top of the table. Val Sweeting's last on the way.
Well, Heather Strong tried the hit and roll on the inside of it. On her final stone, got the nose, but did not get the roll. And so if she can get to the nose, it will be for two.
Get better.
That stone just off center line, biting the top edge. There you see how it's nibbling, and there how it's sitting, and that's how you get two and a 4-1 lead. So we talked about the big three in Manitoba, Team Canada, and Alberta. Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Team Canada against Manitoba. Thursday, Alberta against Canada, and that is Thursday afternoon. And then Friday morning, in the final round-robin draw, Alberta will play Manitoba. So you can plan ahead as we round out the play here through Friday morning. 1-0. Look at this. We've got rocks in play. The center line guard went up. The red stone from New Brunswick didn't quite get around, got to the top 12, and that Yellowstone, just corner frozen now, belongs to Nova Scotia. And here is the second lead rock for the New Brunswick lead, Jane Boyle.
Even though Marianne's up to single, I think she realizes that Sylvie was willing to go right to number 10.
Easy.
So,
5-6. Might have to go.
Possible force here with a long guard like that would be in the plans for Nova Scotia. But a nice come around with that very first New Brunswick stone.
All the way hard. Yep, get a bounce off. Go, 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 go.
I have to ask, you just blanked 2. Now, obviously, Nova Scotia puts up the center. Are you telling me that Sylvie Robichaud was waiting for that play to get aggressive?
I'm not sure she was. I think she was hoping it wouldn't even happen. But once that guard went up, she had to make an aggressive move.
Okay.
I think Sylvie's planning, and that's what Cheryl suggested they do, because they like it simple. They love to hit. They're good at it. So I think she was, would have waited as long as she could, maybe even to the 10th end, to get that 2 and win the game.
British Columbia, Team Canada, corner frozen. The Canadian stone is the shot rock. Can you push that back to bring the one on the edge of the 8 into play?
Well, they were going to play the nose hit, but she's gone to the hack and coming back down now, Vic, to reassess.
Probably answer my question, I guess.
I like normal.
I guess, it is. I guess if we just hit there, see, I think it's stepping and bouncing up. Do you? Play it hard to hit it. I think if you played hard and hit it here, you might get it to spill. And stick it? But we have to hit on this side and still stick in. It's tough. The pick might be, I don't know, the pick's tough. But, I mean, we got to try for our dudes. We'll call it to play for the beak. Make sure we secure our one.
Do you like the beak better? I don't. I like the pick.
I don't. But, I mean, if that's what the end result will be, we'll play for that.
Pick.
Yeah, we're going to play this it.
Nose is good, too.
That red stone on the other side of the house, there was a BC stone in front of this, and BC had the opportunity to draw to lie too. It curled, and then Rachel picked out the BC stone, and so it is about trying to score the deuce if they can.
Bit more. Clean it. Yep.
Shot rock in our featured game is New Brunswick, just sitting top edge of the 8-foot.
Yep.
You'll see it come into play here.
Good, Jane.
Final stone on the way for BC's Patty Knezovic out of the Prince George Golf and Country Club. Rusnell and Kamosi on the brush. Kristen Fuster calling line. There's the pick, and she'll lose the shooter. She'll get the shot stone away. It'll be 1 for BC.
One red.
Understanding those angles, I think with these stones, they're so lively. If BC'd hit that dead on, it would have squirted out of there and got the 2. Good shot, though, still a score.
Okay, wait for it to start bending.
I think Sylvie for a second looked at hitting the Nova Scotia guard, but she realized she'd be out far enough that Marianne would end up coming around. So Sylvie's going to try and get there first.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, this is a beauty.
Whoa. Sit. Shot, Marie. Okay.
And around they go.
Touch deep.
You got a 14-4 on that, so 4.5 will get you there.
Marie Richard.
Those are the things not playing on this ice often that you just don't realize how much they slide at the end. A lot of clubs, their ice doesn't have that glide at the end.
And in that case, the big swing, too. If they'd taken 4 inches more ice, they wouldn't have had to brush it to get it by, and it would have been close.
Right.
Gotta move. 6, 7.
This is much wider.
No. Here it comes. No, we're still heavy.
Christina Black.
Oh.
That's the killer. Those 2 feet light, so much better than 2 feet deep.
No, great opportunity for New Brunswick.
And again, you point out it doesn't matter. We talked about we equate sometimes to golf, but it's those are the shots that are the difference between being successful. It's the half shot. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
They're right in the middle of stats, so they're curling average to this whole field. How come they're not winning any games? It right there. That's just that little bit deep. Missed it the wrong way.
You know, that guy that's playing on the .com tour that wants to play with the big boys puts it about 10 feet past out of the trap and 2 putts. Whereas the guy on the PGA tour hits it stiff and drops it for par.
It's 5.
Yeah, that's true. Now a wonderful opportunity here. Here's a beauty.
All the way, girls. Go hard. Hard.
And because you come heavy, they're able to sink a second. Saskatchewan, Quebec. We showed you the 2 that Saskatchewan scored. Now Quebec with her last. The shot rock, though, belongs to Saskatchewan. This is a, I hate to say it, always a mess when
you refer to me.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it is, though. It is a mess.
Well, you see that yellow stone just underneath the Purex. She's trying to run it in and pick off that stone for the big 4 spot.
Wow.
They looked at playing the tap on the other side. That was her first draw. This is really a risk-reward shot for Quebec.
Real close.
Out of the Etchemin and Glenmore Curling Club's Lauren Mann. In her first appearance, trying to angle this back. Come on, come on. Oh!
Wow, great try.
You bet. And
Stop breathing.
And listen to the crowd. I mean, they're playing Saskatchewan, and the appreciation for the attempt. So knowledgeable, so appreciative, the crowd here in Moose Jaw. And this close. So it's a steal of 1 for Saskatchewan here in the 3rd.
The crowds really are fantastic.
Knowledgeable, and they appreciate both teams and both good shots from both.
Speaking of good shots on our sheet, great run back, sticking it right in behind that yellow guard, which is also Nova Scotia rock. You miss this where the broom is. Pile of trouble here for New Brunswick.
There's a chance you could take out your own sitting top edge.
Maybe even both Reds.
So calling on all the experience now of Rebecca Atkinson, Marie Richard, Jane Boyle.
Good. Good.
A little unlucky. Good shot.
Shot stone is that Yellowstone. Nova Scotia full in the 8, top 8.
A lot of teams might look here at tapping that yellow one behind the 4-foot. Marianne, that's her game style. She's going to the hit.
And you hate to hit a rock that's that deep because there's not much room for error, but that's the way she's been trained to play, and pretty good chance you'll make it.
A little flop in. Okay.
Soften the weight a bit to straight side, just hit it, roll underneath. You're still sitting 2, and if you make it perfect, it'll be buried.
You didn't know this wasn't that bad.
Marianne Arsenault skip stones here in the 4th. Good brush, boy, if they can ever get this by. Now the inside roll. And it'll spin too far. Did a great job to hold the line to avoid the crash.
Did that finish?
Curled too much across the nose.
Game 1, that would have been lucky to get to the nose. There's so much more curl now. And as you pointed out, outside sheet.
Yeah.
This side is straighter.
That gives Sylvie an opportunity for a nose isn't bad, but a hit and roll even in behind. The only thing is that gives then Mariana come around opportunity. She might just sit right there.
Which one do you want to throw? 10. No. 11. I like 11, Sylvie.
Soften the weight here to try to get that inside roll.
Slightly off. Okay. Stay there.
All right. So 11.
11?
Yeah.
There's definitely room.
Yeah, I think she's just going to play to the nose.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, it makes it a little tougher then for
Stop the draw.
Marianne, yeah.
Close. Where? 11? Yes. Yes.
Sylvie Robichaud and her first.
What? Yes. Whoa.
And actually rolls it away.
Good.
And it looks, oh, it's close. First thought is shot stone is the red rock top edge of the 8. Second shot appears to be the Nova Scotia stone back edge.
Nice throw. I got 11-5.
Hated to roll that far out because it gives Marianne the back in roll now.
The hair too far, but that's all right.
Easy regular.
I think she's hitting and rolling.
Big shot. You hit it dead on. It's a free draw for 2 with some backing. You ever roll this into the 4-foot underneath cover?
That's the pressure you want to put on Sylvie. She's been close on her draws, but just not, 100%. So forcing her to draw is what Marianne would like.
Close. Yep. Close.
Lead, yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Anything? Yep, go Jen.
Anything?
Yep,
Now this roll, how far, and good enough to sit shot stone.
One over curl by a hair, one under curl by a hair, and nice chance for 2 here.
Doesn't have the double.
Yeah, I think as long as you, yeah. Okay, you're
Nose
good.
gets it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
Boy, that was close to getting right under.
You're going to have to be a little careful with the jam at the back, but I think just off nose.
Yeah, if you ever jammed it dead perfect, it's a steal.
Easy. No. Where? You
Final
love it?
stone.
No, roll line. Where?
Facing 1.
That's the curl.
Boy, they've just
Got any?
off Richard and Boyle. And that's the problem as it rolls away.
One red.
And it is 1 red, top edge of the 8. Russ mentioned about keeping a statistic about missed opportunities, unforced errors. That's 1 on the New Brunswick side. So check in on the game between Newfoundland, Labrador, and Alberta. A lot of yellow in there facing Heather Strong from St. John's.
Well, the good news is that without a roll on Val Sweeting's final stone, Heather has wide access to the shot stone. A nose hit will do.
Okay.
There you go. There's your 1. Yep.
You're pretty confident saying that. Okay.
Yes, I am.
All righty. We're tied at 1 as we go to the 5th. Nova Scotia will have the last rock. New Brunswick looking for their first win. Nova Scotia coming in at 1-3. Center line guard goes up from New Brunswick. Now they're sitting shot stone top 4.
Well, Sylvie wouldn't be happy with her last shot. It's one of those shots, it's a makeable shot. It's not a tough shot that you're having to come through a port or anything. And those are the ones who really, they're heartbreakers to miss because you don't get a lot of those opportunities out here.
Not at all.
Whatever you got, Christina.
Go, Christina, go.
Good.
Now it's advantage Nova Scotia A on the scoreboard, but it forces the New Brunswick team to actually have to be a little aggressive here eventually.
That's another thing coaches do a lot of. They will track a team, a junior team or men's or ladies team, and they'll track the amount of makeable shots that they've missed. And then they'll try to narrow it down to, was there a common pattern? Do you miss because you overthrow it? Do you miss because you're narrow? So, those are just great feedback things for a team because the makeable shots are the ones you really want to always nail. And if you have a pattern as to why you're missing them, you want to know what it is.
That's a wonderful idea. You see that in the PGA Tour, also the LPGA Tour, where are you missing your putts on the left-hand side of the hole, and then you know how to correct, and that's wonderful feedback. I think a lot of the coaches will just keep percentages and things. Say, oh, geez, you were 76%. Well, you were 80%. Well, it's the 20% that you're missing that you have to worry about.
Let it catch some curl.
Yeah, break the numbers down to something meaningful.
Slow down.
Yikes. Stop. Okay. Okay.
And finally does
You were
back
right.
edge of the 12-foot.
13-8.
That's
Nova Scotia
That
sitting at
slid
3,
pretty
pardon
good
me.
there.
Sorry, Vic.
Yeah, I
That's
thought
pretty
you
close to a
did
triple
that.
if you want to hit it on the out-turn side. On the hit it right on the center line. It looked like they're. It's almost like playing a little bowling here. You hit that head pin high enough, it might all go.
If you punch it through, it's a 7-10 split.
Yeah, that's true. Those are tough.
9.
You got no wall to bounce it off of, okay? Well, got rid of it.
Close.
Touched it. To get rid of 2.
She got all 3 of them for a second. Yeah, almost. I looked up and I just saw everything.
You know, it's funny, you talk about 10-pin bowling, and we used to do the old TSN pins game, and the similarities in 10-pin, because you had to read the oil like you read the ice, you read the boards like you would with the ice. There were similarities.
Right off.
Yeah, it's fascinating because I'm sure if you're a non-curler, you're watching this broadcast. You look at the ice and think, oh, how come they missed that one wide? Well, the ice does change. As that pebble wears off, it certainly gets straighter.
Good, Jane.
And when? Is it the 4th end? Is it the 7th end? Then it tends to slow down in the center almost every competition we've ever covered. 9th end, 8th end, 9th end, 10th end, somewhere in there. That 4-foot strip has to be a hair slower.
And then, on a bowling lane, for example, primarily people are right-handed. The oil gets shifted, and so the cut point, or where the ball will spin, hook, and roll, where it hooks changes.
Interesting.
Yeah. So you have to read that as the game goes on.
I refrain from comment. I am not a bowler.
There you go.
That's interesting.
Good.
All my years with good friend Frank Sisson from Calgary.
Calgary. Right there.
He taught me all that. Setting up here, though, there's good separation for Nova Scotia. They might get a deuce going to the break.
Right up, right up, right up. Good.
Pretty natural angle here for the double.
Yeah.
And Sylvie will know if you overbrush this a bit, it can roll over right beside it, which would be nearly as good as the double. Try to group them.
More weight. 9. Yeah. Whoa. 9. Yes. Hard. Yeah.
It's close.
Whoa.
Rebecca Atkinson.
Yes.
And over, and over, and over, and on the corner, and just slightly pushes it back. Shot rock for the moment, New Brunswick.
Great.
Yeah, sorry, Russ.
Or we can draw to it.
Difficulty now is can you miss the yellow and stay, and even if you do, there will be a double.
I don't mind the hit. Tapping it out. Okay.
Yes, a lot of times on that, you don't have to make
You like
the
that
double, but
way?
you group the stones and make it tough for them to separate those stones.
Should finish hard here, remember.
A couple options here. If you play the freeze, you don't make it good, you might
Do you
not
like a
be able
little
to
tap
blank.
at all? Tapping it out.
I don't know how you do that, though. A blank's not bad, right?
Right.
Especially in the 5th end.
Can
I
I
would
just
be
have a little
looking at that.
more?
Carry the hammer over to an even end.
Christina Black, who throws the third stones, Jane Snyder. They played together a couple of years, Nova Scotia mixed champions. The lead, Jennifer Baxter, was part of Marianne's 13 team in Kingston. As we check in on Saskatchewan and Quebec, and Saskatchewan again, it's interesting how Saskatchewan, there's a difference of level, I think, here, Kathy.
Yes.
No disrespect. The pressure is continuous from somebody like Stephanie Lawton.
It really is. There's not much of a hole here. Trying to hit them so that if you touch them both, you actually get the forward motion of the stone.
So trying to come through, Lauren Mann.
Yep.
Now I thought about it, got there, did come forward, but not enough. And it's another steal of one, Saskatchewan. But the first appearance for Lauren Mann.
It was close.
A former
I know.
silver medalist at the Canada Winter Games. The Winter Games going on this week and next in Prince George. The boys are curling this week. The girls curling is next week. You'll see, of course, coverage on TSN.
Stay with him, Marie.
Skip stones.
Nice shot.
Nicely done.
Becky didn't make the double with her first shot, but she rolled right over to such a great spot. That was kind of inevitable no matter what Nova Scotia did. And beautiful weight control.
It's just like started to fall.
Yeah, Sylvie's such a good hitter. I was surprised at her.
I just think it was,
attempt for her deuce last end that she didn't get to the nose on it.
Looked like she slid a little left on that one. Didn't bring it back.
Such a big thing, line of delivery. Makes such a difference if you have a drift on your delivery or not. And something, if you do, you need to address it.
eh? Looks pretty good.
Back of the house.
Pardon?
Back of the house.
Okay, go then. Nice.
Good scrub.
Fine. Good.
Trying to get it as far back as possible, so when New Brunswick hits it, that she'll have the opportunity, Marianne, for an easy blank attempt being deep in the house.
Let's see how she throws this. I don't think it'll come up with Peel.
No, if you go Peel, it's just 10. Okay. I'll make sure it's a 10. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Ten-second hit is like an easy hit weight out here. That's pretty common for the arena style ice, that kind of weight. Might not get away with it in a club, but you certainly can here.
10. Easy. 9-5.
Final stone for New Brunswick. Nova Scotia does have last round.
Yes. Please, no, just please. You're fine. 9-6. That's good, Sil.
Yeah, good.
Good shot. Good throw. 9-6. What? Good throw, though.
Marianne saying it might track with some speed here. Big shot. She really played the whole game.
Draw.
You managed to get the force in the fourth. You have control if you can roll out here.
Well, it's a nice way to go into the fifth end break, too. That blank and technically the control.
Final stone and looking for the blank in a 1-1 tie. They had them separated until Rebecca Atkinson made a nice hit and roll. And out it goes. And so in a very close defensive game, go to the break tied 1-1.
What?
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best.
New Brunswick, Nova Scotia on this Monday afternoon. Nova Scotia opened with the last rock, scored 1 blank blank, 1 blank. So we're tied at 1-1. Marianne Arsenault, the 5-time Canadian, 2-time world champion, is with Brock.
Marianne, 1-1 after 5. Obviously, you have the hammer in 6. Very defensive game. Are you content with the style of play, or do you want to see more Rocks at play?
Well, we had something going there in the 5th, and they made 2 doubles, so that kind of ruined our end. But, yeah, I mean, we were trying to entice them into throwing a corner guard the first couple of ends, and they weren't grabbing it, so we put a center guard up and forced them to 1 in the 4th. So, yeah, hopefully lots of Rocks in play. It's always more fun that way.
You've been here many times before, 5 times Scotties champion, but some new blood on the team. What has that experience been like for you?
It's really fun. You know, we're sitting at 1 and 3, but I've never had so much fun at this record. You know, we're still laughing and dancing in the locker room, and they're a joy to play with.
And really quickly, a thought on your curling club back home.
It's shocking. You know, we got off the ice yesterday, I guess it was, and a lot of people had sent messages via Facebook and, you know, to our emails and so on with pictures, and we were just shocked, thinking, you know, I was just there last week. And somebody said that one of our old banners was strewn into somebody else's yard, and so, yeah, our thoughts are with them, and very thankful that nobody was there when it happened.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks.
As you might expect with such a wide open game, the numbers are very high. Marianne Arsenault is actually curling 90%. Sylvie Robichaud 88, and it's 1-1 on the scoreboard. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
There's certainly no mistaking where you are when just off the Trans-Canada you see Mac the Moose. Yes, you are in Moose Jaw, and he is a big boy. Stands about 10 meters high, weighs 9,000 kilograms, and they say he is, in fact, the biggest moose in the entire world. But the question is, why would this community be called Moose Jaw? Some attribute it to an Aboriginal word, a Cree word, moose ga, which means warm breezes, but just not on a day like today. Mac the Moose, here in Moose Jaw. And our home the entire week here at Mosaic Place for this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And right next door to that Mac the Moose, they also have on a pedestal one of the snowbirds, an old Tudor jet. Moose Jaw is also home of the Canadian Forces acrobatic team. Welcome back to our continuing coverage on this Monday afternoon. Our featured game, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia in a 1-1 tie. And here in the 6th, it will be Nova Scotia that once again has the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Okay.
Just lost the sweep on that come around. They didn't touch it till nearly the rings, and it just, here we are, 6th end. It could start to slow down on that path. Good shot, though. It's
yeah,
usable.
I'd rather see that than the little tick off.
2 ends earlier, yes.
Yeah, they're starting to learn. Just wait on the stones a little bit.
And as
should be okay
advertised, both these teams, their numbers are higher, and 90% out of Marianne, and you can see they're getting more and more comfortable. Rocket on the corner, nice angle. Beauty.
Yay.
Can we come around that way or no?
Well, this could be a game
We had to run it.
game breaker, huh? Chance for 4 for Team Canada?
Yeah, it really has been all Team Canada. Patty Nesevic's tried to make doubles, just rolled way too far on her final stone and didn't take any other stone with her. Nose hit gives you 4.
Sweep, guys.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
And this, if she should go on to win it, would be win number 22 in a row at the Scotties.
around the corner?
Draw around the corner, yeah.
And if she should take 22 in a row into it, she would try and keep it going against Jennifer Jones. And interestingly enough, the last time she lost was that 2 years ago to Jennifer Jones in round robin.
That's going to be a beauty.
And so they hook up tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Team Canada against Manitoba.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, let it work.
They've had incredible crowds for these games. It's going to be packed in here
You
tonight.
have to. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Little more, little more, little more, little more.
No room for my feet.
Good.
Nice throw. Nine five. Yep. 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 Whoa. Whoa.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
Nice shot, Marie.
Two.
Yeah.
Fortunately, might have set that angle up, but
high side.
that's exactly what they called for. They just got a funny little wick off their own red one there.
Just want to tell everyone that Alberta, Newfoundland, Labrador, they blanked 5. So Alberta Val Sweeting continues to lead Heather Strong. I think I only count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks out of play. That's it, Kathy.
Yeah, it's been a really exciting game to watch. Actually, it's certainly given the crowd a lot. And on her final stone, that yellow guard out front, or rather the red guard out front, that's what Stephanie Lawton threw, trying to block off this side.
Littling off here.
Got
Or an angle back. Little. Oh boy, is she trying to
Run
run
it
this,
on the nose.
run it, and angle it back. Wow, that's almost impossible. But that's the kind of shot she's almost faced every end.
She hasn't had much choice.
No. So Saskatchewan picks up another steal. 5-0. They are going to the break.
So we can get the other way.
Okay.
Rebecca Atkinson as we play third stones here in 6.
A complete disaster on that double attempt.
Easy.
Go from chance to sit 3 or 2 for sure to looking at 3.
Whoa. Yep. Easy. Yep. Roll it. Yep, roll it. Good.
Really similar situation to last end, but in reverse, where Robichaud was looking at 3 at one point in time. Made 2 good doubles to get out of the mess, and Nova Scotia's going to have to do the same thing here.
Easier than a hot shot one.
Clean it up a bit.
Yeah, the good thing for Nova Scotia is it's open up front. You know, for sure they're going to score with their hammer. They may get an opportunity to use that corner guard.
9.5.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
I loved that interview with Marianne about, you know, having new players. The Scotties, she's been here so often that it's really great to see the Scotties from different eyes. It's a little bit fortunate, that shot.
Yes.
Well, this
Turn out
isn't
that bad.
No, but it's a mess of an end.
You guys like that?
You like it?
I like either a guard or put another one in, but not really. I don't know. What do you guys like?
We're gonna be shot.
I don't mind a guard. Good. Do you guys like that?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Okay.
Tough situation. The rock's so good, you can guard it and try to steal a
Little
point,
more,
which would be
maybe, or-
massive here at an even end. I think the worry is if the guard isn't perfect, it'd be a chance to sit 2, but at some point in time, you have to be perfect.
The other decision, I guess, is what are you trying to do here, Cheryl? Are you trying to steal or are you trying to force?
Well, exactly, and you do come into the end with a plan of what you're trying to do. Now, sometimes it's an opportunistic where you see that rock is left shot rock, and so by guarding it, you get an opportunity to go for your steal. But they could also, you know, they have to look back to what their plan was when they came into this end. It's a low risk
Whoa,
opportunity.
Whoa, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
Whoa, whoa.
Sit. Nice. Good.
Yeah. It's good. You got 3/4.
Now go back to Sonia, the fact that we saw Sylvie Robichaud saying that. What do you want to do? Do you want to go up here? Do you want to go down here? And then remember what Kathy said to us. The difference between Andrea Crawford and Robichaud is that decisiveness.
Yes.
Crawford would have likely said, okay, we're just going here, girls, or we're just going right up there.
Yeah.
There wouldn't have been the tapping around. And we'll just roll it away to the edge, and wow, gets away, avoids a little rub on the back to sit the 2. And remember now, Nova Scotia does have last rock here in 6.
I was like, oh, just yeah, exactly. Oh, whatever you like. I'm just saying, if you're gonna take normal, I think. What do you want to throw, normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Right there.
Double or hit underneath. I think to Vic's point, Andrea was a Canadian junior champion, been to the Scotties so many times, and had played in these surfaces a lot more than Sylvie. Sylvie with only one opportunity to be here before this week. And I think that's what happened on that guard. We talked about the outside sheets being a little swingier. They're not used to big swing, and they just overcooked the curl there. And luckily for New Brunswick, it actually ended up in the rings, that guard.
Exactly.
If you ever make this one, you're sitting 2.
9. Get. Whoa. Get. Get. Whoa. Whoa. Get. Whoa. Whoa.
Skip Stones. Oh, and she stuffed it at the back, and it'll sit for second shot. Shot rock, though, it does belong to New Brunswick now, top 8.
Different skips have a different way about them and the input they like or don't like. You see it at all different levels. Some skips, they like to decide on the shots on their own without a lot of input from players. And Sylvie's just a player that likes to have input from the other players. And understandably, with Rebecca having the experience she's had.
Yeah, we were just talking about the last time you had inside edge of it, but I think you threw a 10 down there.
Yeah, at least that time.
Because we have all kinds of room to roll.
Yeah.
Across, so.
We just saw board here.
Yep, board is good.
With all that success, she is now skipping this team, and she made the comment that it's role reversal for her, Marianne Arsenault, with her first, trying to get the roll underneath the center line guard. Oh, Roy, and got it started, and just rubs on by. It's role reversal. When she joined the likes of Colleen Jones, she was the young one among the veterans. Now she is the veteran among the young ones on this team. And there is some close to 18, 19 years difference between her and her teammates. The other thing she said was that having won those championships with Colleen, she took winning for granted, and now she realizes and cherishes it even more, the fact that she's been able to get back here now for a second time.
Well, you look at how tough it is just to do it, and I think when you're in the middle of the winning, you don't realize all the things that had to go into it and the team that you built, and then when you're onto a different team or a new team, you're starting all over again, and it takes a while, and sometimes you never get that opportunity again.
Well, notwithstanding the fact of the 3 players that were on that team that she doesn't have anymore. So, Colleen, the team was so solid right from lead to skip.
Well, here's an opportunity now for New Brunswick and Sylvie Robichaud without last rock to put on some big pressure here. She is sitting the shot stone, top 8. Center line guard is hers.
9-10. Unless it cuts.
Boy, a 9-10 is not what you want to hear. Oh gosh, it'll slide too far and hands the opportunity at a couple right back.
Yeah, the ice was good.
think so.
You can't cover for the Robichaud team at all, but that's what seems to happen when you come from a straighter surface to this. They miscalled the double. They made the double, but jammed it. So they're a half an inch off from perfection.
Friendly.
A little quicker sliding surface here. You throw that extra foot or two, and instead of stealing one or two, wide open hit for 2 against you, and that's huge.
And the big side that goes with it.
She knows the game well enough and knows that, you know, isn't a difficult shot for her to make, maybe at home in a club, but here it's been a struggle, the draws for Sylvie.
So given that opportunity, right back now, Nova Scotia and Marianne Arsenault has a chance to pick up a couple.
You're confusing us.
Just listen to me. Nice throw.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
That'll do. Listen to the sound of this. 2 for Nova Scotia.
Oh gosh, that's a hard question.
Oh, I can't think of that on the spot. Come on.
I don't know.
I'd probably pick Annie Lennox because I could teach her how to curl and she could keep me well entertained.
Matthew McConaughey, maybe?
Colleen Jones, Sandra Schmirler, and my sister.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Ellen DeGeneres because she seems fun. I'm gonna be really corny and just go with my team, Christy, Stacy, and Katrina. It's gotta be the 3 of them.
Julia Roberts is my favorite actress, so she would definitely be on the list. I'm sure she'd be a great curler, great sweeper too. Julia Roberts, I think she'd be around. Wayne Gretzky, Sidney Crosby, I think that would round up my team. Pretty awesome.
I really don't know.
Wow, Gretzky and Crosby got your thumbs up, huh? You like that?
I love that one.
Well, that's your dream team.
That would be mine. With Jerome McGinley thrown in there.
Yeah, nice. We weren't even mentioned, Russ. Thank you very much.
Oops.
3-1, Nova Scotia leads after they got 2 and 6. And here in the 7th, it will be New Brunswick that has the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Okay, you can even bump it straight back. Do you like another corner, Sylv? No. Back 8? Back 8. Okay. 70?
Jane Boyle.
You gotta go for line. 8. Yeah, you gotta go for line. 9. You gotta go. Whoa.
She was part of that Canadian mixed championship team with Terry Odishaw back in 2007, along with Rebecca Atkinson. This is going to be tough as well, trying to manufacture points in the house now if you're New Brunswick.
Could have thrown the corner guard, but you know, all the teams are so proficient at that corner guard now with a big weight, lots of rotation. You don't get that many errors anymore. So she's going to try to do it the old-fashioned way by bouncing them around. Pretty good start to put the 2 Nova Scotia rocks right together.
Yep. Well, I think Sylvie, she knows what style she's comfortable with of generating her 2 points or attempting to generate her 2 points. So I haven't seen her throw the corner guard yet.
And you don't want too many yellow in play that are obviously usable, but I like that one. I like that one over on the side. That might end up forcing Robichaud to a single here. Keep an eye on that outside rock.
Just for weight. No, it's still a 9, Sylvie. Okay, let it bend. Line's pretty good, but 9. Just for weight. Maybe a 10. Whoa, never. Whoa. Yep. 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 Yep.
Really nice.
tap it to release it a little bit.
Not as many stones, but still pressure facing British Columbia as they play Team Canada. Final rock on the way, Patty Knesevic from Prince George.
Well, they really tried to find a way to score 2 with rocks in the house, and that's pretty tough with Team Canada. They actually looked at these 2 for a while, Vic, to see whether they would even attempt the blank, try to hit it really thin, but they decided that it's such a risk with the score the way it is, better to try to take your 1.
Team Canada scored that 4, and now that's the kind of week Patty Knesevic was saying to me before the draw started. Just not getting the brush down.
I said it, and I said no basket.
Reading the ice properly. Steal of 1. Team Canada.
Slow it down.
Whoa,
Still heavy.
No,
we're an 8.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're trying to come down to the face of that red one and maybe unlock it from that yellow one, but just a little bit heavy and maybe a bit too much ice.
I like 10.
Geez, I'd be taking a long look at hitting this one. If you're going to hit, you better roll somewhere, because dead on will set up a red double. Be very careful here.
9-5. Gotta go. Yep. Gotta go. Hard. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Okay.
Good. Got away with it, I think.
Sitting the 2.
What?
And they do have last rock, New Brunswick.
Just a hair high side.
Okay. Okay.
Alberta has picked up a single to take a 5-2 lead as they go to 7. Val Sweeting ahead of Heather Strong.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
If you hit too much of the left-hand red one, you won't have enough action to get the shot rock out of there.
Okay.
Yee.
Okay.
All right.
You're actually not.
Not bad results.
Amazing miss. Worked out well.
I think you gotta like release it.
What if we just nose it? Like a guess with like back 8.
Yeah, just like here. Just wiggle them to 3 this one.
Yeah, spread, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that enough weight though? You gotta shoot them out a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe back 12.
Okay. You like that? Yeah. I think it looks
Good
okay.
call. You saved both your reds, including the thrown rock.
Wait.
3 reds in there if this is made.
80?
Yeah, there's really no
75.
other option.
No.
You kind of want to unlock that yellow, release it from those back 2 reds, but keep those reds in play.
Realizing too, as we've said before, Russ, these are very active stones, right? There's a lot of play on them, so you don't necessarily have to overthrow it.
It would be easy to bump one of your reds out of play.
They were calling for back 12 weight. Boyle and Richard.
Whoa.
Won't be happy with that one. They missed it completely, really. Marianne could leave it there.
Yeah, I was just thinking
What are you
you just
thinking?
leave it alone, or you could freeze down on top of it.
Double's tempting too, isn't it, with a 2-point lead?
You could wait a little later for that, I wonder.
Yes.
Does it, the stone on the button get caught? Does it get caught on the stone now in the 8-foot?
I think it misses the back red, Vic.
Okay.
So the run double is definitely here.
And there it goes. Shooter spins across, T-line edge of the 8. Sitting 2 at the moment, Nova Scotia.
Yeah. All right, you got it, Becky.
I like 9.
Well, Quebec has a chance here. Finally, after all that pressure, they have a chance to get on the board, Kathy.
Well, they do, and Lauren Mann made a very nice double on her first one when Stephanie Lawton rolled to group her stones. And so now this is a draw for 2. Interestingly enough, Quebec Skip Lauren did not come down to this end. They're already concerned about time clocks, and so they're playing a little bit of hurry-up offense. Good results.
There's the 2. They're on the board.
There's a triple here. Triple to sit 3.
Nice. Good.
Just any more curl at all. They.
It's good, Becky.
When
What? That's good.
Nova Scotia decided to play that easy double, they could have thrown peel weight at it. They kind of threw like a normal, hit it in the high side, only got one of them. Now they're in a bit of trouble.
Well, that's the problem with throwing that down weight, because you don't have enough energy on the rocks when you hit. If you don't hit them perfectly as you wanted to, you can't get the second rock out.
A lot of granite. Now Marianne's faced with needs this double. Kind of like what you were saying. They could have left it alone for another rock or so. It was extremely hard for New Brunswick to score more than one. Like pretty tight ice here. I love this ice in game number 1, but we're getting a little bit of curl here now.
Clean. Yep.
Beauty. Makes the double.
Nice one.
Nova Scotia with a record of 1 and 3.
Okay.
They opened a round robin with the win over Newfoundland Labrador, and then have dropped 3 in a row, or rather, yes, 3 in a row, pardon me, and face PEI next, and then they get into the real slog of the round robin with Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Team Canada. Mentioned earlier that these are the games you want to bank. You really would like to put these all in the win column. These teams that we'll call them at your level, and have them in your pocket by the time you reach the contenders.
Well, you know, a lot of these teams would have sat down at the beginning of the event and ticked off where they saw their wins, where they thought they should have a win. And probably both of these teams ticked off each other. So,
especially these Maritime and Atlantic Province teams, they play each other. These are the teams they know. These are the teams they want and need to beat each other. New Brunswick and Sylvie Robichaud still looking to win her first, coming in with 3 straight losses. And interestingly enough, again, what we were talking about, who do they lose to? PEI, Newfoundland Labrador. You want those. Those are the people you see all the time. And then look at who they finish against down the stretch. Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Team Canada.
tough haul for them at the end. By that time, you hope, you know, you're figuring out the ice. Maybe you're a little more comfortable and you pull out a win.
Another unforced error there and a huge one. A really good chance to get the 2. And now Sylvie's going to have to draw against 3 possibly.
Whoa. Clean.
Those are the shots you look back in the game, you know, that hit and roll out where she had the chance for the deuce earlier. And that shot as well. You just, those kind of shots you can't. They're the makeable ones. They're the ones you need to make.
Yeah, I like it. Let's go.
They made a few nice ones.
Yeah.
The lead made a nice
Yeah, that
tap
was
to
really
create
all
the
it
pockets.
was. Yeah, those, and then they made the freeze into
well, Christina's too, because it runs so straight there. You can almost just put it right on nose.
That's the best part about the sport, isn't it? They're rehashing the end, even though they ended up sitting 3. What went wrong? Because at one point there was 3 in there against them. That's how you learn.
So facing 3 with her last, Sylvie Robichaud.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Good throw, Sills. Nice shot. 10-3.
And rolls it to the edge of the button for the single point. Nova Scotia continues to lead. They'll have the last rock when we come back. The TSN shop is a one-stop destination for officially licensed professional sports gear and curling merchandise. Visit tsnshop.ca. to start shopping today. You see it everywhere. You know, for those of us who come from elsewhere and they talk about Saskatchewan and the Rough Riders being a provincial team, you realize it. Everywhere you go north, south, east, west in this province, everyone is wearing something Saskatchewan Rider green.
They're sure behind the Lawton team for sure, but, but politely recognizing the great shot making that's played out here by all the teams. It's cool. It's a nice atmosphere.
New Brunswick gets the 1 in 7, so here in 8, Nova Scotia has last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Oh, this looks real good. Line's perfect. Can they get it there?
Good. Nice shot, Jane. Okay. Yeah, the same way is fine.
We'll get there.
I always suggest the teams that don't get here that often or find a surface as close as they can to this, where there's that big finish, and you start getting better at those freezes and judgment. And a lot of it's not the thrower, it's the brushers, isn't it?
Right, just trying to anticipate the curl and anticipate whether it'll slide as much or when the weight will come off of it.
Around it.
Looks
Yeah,
like
we're
it's
back.
through.
We're back 12.
Yeah, more than that. Yeah.
Ooh. Shit.
Where'd that weight come from? I didn't know.
Oh, yikes.
Guard's long enough that this is, you know, the guard's effectively not there, so not too tough of a shot here with the right weight.
Just board, little down. Yeah.
Boards.
Whoa! Whoa! Yes! Whoa!
Board.
Yep, roll it. Jane, roll it hard, 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 hard.
Nice shot, Marie.
Good.
Very nice. Roll it a foot farther would have been great. Stop the double. It's there, but it's pretty flat. Need some speed.
Like the intern?
Intern or
Intern?
O-turn? I think the
You like
O-turn would come off a bit easier and make that, because you have that one has to go a long way.
Or would you rather the out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You throw the out turn in this case for the right-handed curler. When it hits the inside half of this rock, which is where they're aiming, it will spin. With that spin, it will give you a little more what we call carry and maybe bounce that second red one out of play.
Hard! Hard, 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 hard. Get.
Almost.
No, it was a great try, pretty flat.
Yep.
And she had rotation too, which also helps to get that little more oomph on the second shot you're hitting.
Nice throw. Yeah.
Great rotation.
Just on that swingy side, they just needed another inch of ice. That was made.
Yeah. We were pretty flat. Like
They were. That's fine. You needed more weight.
yeah, you
Or to hit it thinner.
Yeah, you hit it really good though. I think it's just
Yeah,
they're so
the intern
flat.
would have been-
9-5.
Oh.
Maybe a little up.
Whoa. Whoa. Close.
Yes! Yes! Hard! Hard!
Some late licks, and they are going to get them both.
Excellent shot.
Thanks, Jane. No problem. I knew it was going to roll out. That's all.
We talk about the hitting ability of this New Brunswick team. They're not afraid to take on these doubles.
Oh, Sylvie's just watching. I'm like, oh, what's
The only bad thing is that guard's so long. You wonder if it will be a factor during this end.
Yep. Straight up.
Soft weight. They might be able to keep this in the rings.
Good girl.
No problem.
Okay. Yeah. Let me go.
Yep. You want to throw 10-5?
Alberta, Newfoundland, Labrador. They blank.
You want this then?
Yeah, let's do that.
5-2 Alberta leading, and Heather Strong. From St. John's, the Valley, Haley has the last rock in 8. It's a long guard, but they're flirting with it. Now trying to hold it, and
all the way
that little rub.
Hard.
Spinning at the back, not spinning as much at the side. New Brunswick is sitting 2.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that was nearly trouble. Watch Becky a lot. She tends to underthrow those shots, which is good. You use your brushers, but that nearly went.
Just about lost it.
Quebec is sitting 1, down by 3. Saskatchewan with last rock. Can you get around, tap it far enough to bring that stone back edge of the 8 in play?
No, you sure can. That red stone at the back, that's Stephanie Lawton's first stone, went deep, so Quebec ignored it and tried to bury, but you can see it's probably half exposed from the hack, and that guard is pretty long. So looking for about hack weight to get to the face for 2.
And very good shot to hang on the edge of the 8. 2 more, Saskatchewan.
Sorry, I could have said it's good, clean. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mine really was.
Just a missed opportunity. We're getting a lot of curl with that out turn on the left side of the sheet.
Line's really good.
Real nice
Line's
chance
really
for New
hard.
Brunswick here. It's a long guard, but at least it's a guard.
Wait.
Gonna cut.
5, 6. Yep. In here. Yep. All the way. Go, 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 go. Hard. Quick. Go hard. Every inch. Go, 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 go. Okay. Whoa, that's gone. Okay.
It's a good shot.
Big guys. Shot.
They were looking for closer to the button, but that's not bad.
My first one, I just had a
Hard
terrible
to get it out of there.
Did it come out the other side a little bit? I think it did.
Just a little.
I know.
That's the trick with the guard being so long. It has to be absolutely perfect.
Might be tightening up like that.
It's hard to hit a lot of this, and you've got to move it a long way to get it out of the range. You have to move it virtually 12 feet.
Whoa. Whoa, nothing. Whoa. Okay.
Dear. Oh, dear.
Sorry. Okay,
That's the amateur miss. That's the problem. You got to even get the guard.
With more weight, I think.
This is absolutely New Brunswick's best chance here now.
And that's a pretty.
Team Canada just picked up a steal of 1 more. Steal.
Top 8's better.
Lead 8-1 over BC.
Can't talk to her. Leave that double though either, right? All right, let's get it good.
Great opportunity. They just saw this turn, and Rebecca can talk about the weight that she threw on that on her first shot.
I have 15-7 on Becky's. So.
Did you? Okay.
So you like 14-7?
Yeah,
14-7.
14-7.
We can get it there.
Where?
75.
6. Stay really close for line. 7, 8. Okay, well done.
Yeah, they said 6.
Back.
It looks a little deeper. If it does start to
Not
curl, it'll
curling
slow
yet.
down.
Take the weight back. 8. Starting to go now. Right here then. Slow down. Right
Yeah,
here.
it's coming down
Yep.
now.
Okay, I don't think we can get it there. Okay, well then. Yep. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Okay.
It really came down hard.
Interesting, we said before, if you want to, if Marianne Arsenault could engage Sylvie Robichaud into a draw game, that might be an advantage. And just the 2 draws played by the New Brunswick skip, struggling with her draws. It's a 3-2 lead for Marianne Arsenault in Nova Scotia. Player numbers are brought to you by Ford, proud partners with the Canadian Curling Association for 21 years. But for the most part, wide open. There have been those misses, though.
Yeah, just the wrong side of the inch a few times. That one might be the worst possible spot you could put it, depending on how Marianne does. But this has to be big.
Yeah. 4.5 should do her.
All right.
Definitely came down, didn't it? Looked like it was back 12-ish almost for a while.
Really hard, and we haven't seen that a lot in the sheets where the slide path that's getting flatter and the speed's coming down that fast, but it really did when it started to curl into there.
Pressure on the brushers coming over the hog line here. It'd be easy to leave this short.
Mine's good. That's fair. Mine's fine. You got room?
Where?
Room?
Not curling yet.
Whoa.
Weight's pretty good. Whoa, not curling.
We have no handle though.
Not curling at all.
Whoa.
No.
Wow, there's some big finish, though. Movement is late.
Good, Marianne. That was pretty good weight if it caught the curl.
Yeah.
Just like that. It doesn't matter about the back one. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Oh. Well, you could freeze them.
It's funny, Marianne whispered so the other team wouldn't hear. And that's pretty quick there.
I just meant I don't care if we lose the back one.
Yeah.
But if you want to play less weight and go for the longer roll, that's fine too.
What kind of weight do you like?
Well, if you think you're going to clip the back one, we got to throw enough to get it out. If you want to just play.
Like, I can't throw too much weight because of the top one, you know what I mean? Like, I can only throw. I think if I throw like a 12, I can move it like here and stay here.
Okay. It's fine. You want to just get it.
Even if I nose it, I think it roll. She'll have a hard time getting it out. I don't know.
Pardon?
Do you like that, or?
Well, I kind of like playing like an 11 or something at it. Okay. That way, as long as you hit half of it.
The guard's long enough with the right weight that you can get
like that, though?
enough to get a little bit of an inside roll.
I'm just wondering, Marianne whispered it was quick in that spot. We saw Sylvie's grind to a halt. Sylvie's second rock, she's been heavy a couple times. You wonder if they're a little mismatched.
11. Okay.
So they're going to just tap it with the softer weight and roll buried?
Yeah.
Funny.
Just get a little to the inside.
But that comes back to what we said earlier. It's a continuous theme. Maybe they're a little mismatched. Had they known the stones better, they would know how to and have the match properly.
No kidding.
As we watch
Nice.
final
Whoa,
stone
11.
for the New Brunswick skip.
Whoa, 11. Whoa. Clean. Never, girl.
So this one's a little smoother, a little quicker.
Stay with the inside roll.
It's close.
I think we're good.
Sylvie Robichaud.
Hard, Becky.
And hard and maybe shot for the moment. Kathy, you wanted to add something about these stones?
Well, I did. The game that Brian and I did this morning, Quebec, Ontario, was on this sheet, and Ontario moved. They were throwing red, and they moved the stones around a lot. They were charting the stones, talking to their coach, and so they definitely felt that the pairs were not matched, and that may be the experience of shifting them around from Team Ontario.
That's a great point, Kath. And part of the problem down east is the ice conditions are a lot softer than you'd see here, and it's hard to match rock. So they might not have that skill.
Right.
So it's a draw to the button and maybe tick that on the way by, I would think. Tough shot.
Don't have to move it too far.
No, it's very, very close. Final stone. Up by one. Right now it's New Brunswick.
It's close. Roll if you can.
By just that little bit.
Yeah, we can. We just
Christina Black, calling line, Jane Snyder, Jennifer Baxter. Want to just touch it, just touch it. Roll inside, just touch it. Oh, how nice is that? It is going to be close, one for sure.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We needed to go for weight.
Yeah.
They just said one. Wow. I would have measured. I don't trust anybody. It's time now for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. Right after the game, go to finalend.ca and enter the secret word for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for two to the 2016 Briar in Ottawa that includes the tickets, the hotel, the airfare. First 100 entries will have a chance to win an M&M gift card worth $50, and all participants will get an M&M discount. Finalend.ca after we give you the secret word. We have our first final, and Alberta has picked up another win. They scored 2 and 8 to win it 7-2 over Newfoundland and Labrador. So Alberta now is 4-0, tied top of the table. Manitoba, Heather Strong, Newfoundland, Labrador, they fall to 2 and 3. At this point in the game, had a chance for two, a tough shot, but it's a key shot for Marianne Arsenault.
It really is. They're tied in percentages. They both have 3 losses. This is a do-or-die game, 8, and it's tied. Marianne misses this. Just gets enough curl to get shot. Rock almost 2. Good throw.
Picks up the single. The key shot is brought to you by Scotties, Canada's favorite brand of facial tissue. So 4-2. Nova Scotia leads as we go to 9. New Brunswick will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstone.
8. Yep. You want it? Yes, the line. Line's good. Line. Whoa. Yep, you gotta finish it. Go. Yep, finish it. Go.
And I see New Brunswick using the corner guard that they threw.
In.
And nice come around. Maybe too good. Might have snuck out on the intern side a little bit.
Well, Team Canada has just to continue to throw stones, and lots of them at BC. And it was the 4 that they scored in 5 that broke it open. They scored singles, stolen singles in 6 and 7. And now BC has a chance to get a couple here, Kathy.
Well, they do. On a double peel attempt, Team Canada made the double peel, but in the process of doing that, promoted one of the BC stones in the house. And BC has done well to finish this off, and there's your 2.
And there's the 2.
Yeah, I think so. 8-3.
They'll pick a couple here in 8. And it'll go into the book as a win for Team Canada. So Rachel Holman with this 8-3 win goes to 4-0.
Nice. In.
No hesitation for Marianne being up a couple points. She'll just keep peeling off this corner guard.
Hard, Jen. Good, Jane.
So on this Monday afternoon, we've seen 2 of the leaders win. Earlier today, Manitoba picked up a win, so there they are. There's that separation we talked about. Manitoba, Alberta, Team Canada leading now by 2 games, full 2 games, over all the teams at 2 losses.
Maybe a hair less. 2. Go now, yeah. You gotta finish it. Hard on the finish, girl. Hard all the way. Hard, finish it, hard. Go. Hard all the way, no stop. Go. Hard. Yep. Whoa. Good shot.
So we talked about this mini round robin within this year's Scotties, among those 3 leaders. And game 1 tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Rachel Holman, Team Canada against Jennifer Jones of Manitoba.
Whoa!
Yikes.
Got anything?
Backing off here.
Yeah, but
Into the yellows.
okay.
Okay.
It helps New Brunswick a little bit.
This is second. Okay.
Yeah, you might see them play down to that 4-foot stone.
I think we might have to hit this.
Yep.
I like your call.
You like? Pardon? You like hitting it?
Like it?
Yeah. Okay, kind of wait.
I don't like hitting it.
No, just you could just play down
but
to
I'd
it.
like to just nose. 10?
Whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever you think you know the ice.
Or you could throw this.
10's good if you know the ice. Okay.
Okay, you're down. You're trailing. Is that why you say just tap it back, keep it in play?
Yeah, the very first curling book that was ever written way back, there was a rule in there that the farther down you are in the scoreboard, the lighter the weight you throw. And it's always been true. And not that they're very far down on the scoreboard. But if you ever roll out here, how do you score 2? And even by hitting it dead on, you might set up a double.
Whoa, gotta go! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Is that 11?
Yeah.
And there's just a lot more
Good thing they
room
picked
for
us for
error
the
with the
feature
draw. You could have tapped it a little bit on an angle and there wouldn't be a double there. You know, even if you come up a foot short of it, they can't do anything with it.
You make a good freeze, and they manage to they jam one or something, you might even get 3.
That's clean.
The worst thing happened there is now
Okay.
you might not score 2, and you might even be forced.
Alrighty.
Freeze.
Out of danger.
Kind of wait.
90.
What?
90.
Becky's a wonderful player. Like I said, won the mixed and perennial right at the final of the ladies every single year. But she's really nice soft weight, which is the way I like to teach it. But on this surface, I think it catches her a little bit. Once in a while, it'll just over curl her, and that's how she ticked that guard coming in there.
Line's getting better.
Yeah, she was brilliant. I played at that mix that they won, and they were incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Freeze it. Yeah, you gotta freeze it.
It is.
Okay. Yep.
Do you not find, though, Russ,
Hold the line.
and I know what you're saying about keeping the stones in play. Throw it lighter the more you're down on the board.
Yep.
But I tell you what, you got to be a certain individual, a pretty gutsy skip to want to play that way.
Yes, yeah, but in this situation, you know, 7th and 2 down, you got to make something happen here pretty soon. Look what Becky just did.
Yeah,
what if she'd done that the shot before?
Wow.
And Marianne almost has to hit that open one, and then you could do that again and maybe score 3.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great shot.
Smash it out of there.
Pardon?
Smash it.
She's trying to pick it? I thought she was going to throw soft weight and hit it dead on.
Oh, she said something about smashing it.
Not sure it'll go, will it? It's on a slight angle.
It's really, they're just about frozen solid.
Former longtime second. This was her shot.
There's a little gap.
Yeah, a little bit of room.
Let's bring it.
Marianne Arsenault in her first.
Never.
It's close.
She got the weight.
Yep.
Smash it.
Yeah.
And that wasn't going anywhere.
There was a slight angle. The red was tighter to the center line than the yellow, so that really changes things.
So maybe we can straight pick it?
No.
Couldn't throw that any
It's hard
better.
to know if it was going to curl after.
I know.
Out in the other hin turn.
That was a 7-4.
That slight angle makes the red one hit the high side of that Yellowstone and just stops it dead. It had to be angled the other way for her to have a chance. And the worst part now is it gives all kinds of space for Sylvie to split the rings.
I just don't think that was there.
Line's good.
Boyle and Richard.
Not curling a whole lot yet. Go
Pick
for
her up
wing.
early.
Hard. Swinging now. Hard. Right to my broom. You gotta get it over as far as you can. Hard. Hard, guys. Deep as you can. As deep as you can. Even. All right. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Very nice.
Nice
Great
shot.
brush
Nice,
there
guys.
by Marie Richard and Jane Boyle.
Good, sweet girl. Nice shot.
Yeah, those are always tough. You can't leave it a few feet high or a few feet deep because the double's there. So great
Really
weight,
nice.
great
Perfect.
judging.
No double.
I'd like to get shot rock
That
here.
was a pretty flat.
Yeah.
You want to roll it over into that vicinity? No?
No, just stay there.
Okay.
Heard one of the front end players ask, do you want to roll it over and group it? She said, no, just sit there. Why?
Well, I think, now that I think of it, I would have tried to get shot, but because if you roll away, it gives Sylvie lots of room to draw, but Sylvie's probably not going to draw.
Okay.
She's probably going to hit. Marianne knows that, so just hit and stay, and might force her to hit it. You never know.
Thanks.
She's definitely going to hit it now.
Yep.
Perfect.
Well, we saw earlier, certainly her draw weight was a concern. Had only thrown a couple, but percentage was very low.
Right?
Please, please.
Sylvie missed one wide here earlier in the game, and she's tightened the broom up a lot. That's the other factor with arena surfaces. You get much less curl. It diminishes as the game goes along.
And as the week goes along too, you start to get less and less curl if they don't do anything to the rocks.
Might be down, eh?
11!
Well, then, no.
11!
3 times.
No, it's clean.
New Brunswick junior champion. And Boyle and Richard are just walking this down. Walking this down, and it'll sit for the 2. Who knew?
I know.
This quiet game will go to 10 in a tie. All right, here we go. Time for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge, and the secret word is bumper. So right after the game, go to finalend.ca and enter that secret word bumper for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa. Well, here we go. New Brunswick and Nova Scotia in a 4-4 tie. 2 teams sitting at 3 losses. Very early in round-robin play. And it will be Nova Scotia and the team of Marianne Arsenault from the Mayflower Curling Club in Halifax that does have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Good.
Jennifer made the first one perfect, ticked it over right into the rings, which is okay. I think that yellow one rolled far enough that it might not be a problem for an out-turn draw.
A little less.
Whoa.
I think it's a little more.
Whoa.
No, it's the same.
Mentioned earlier that Jennifer was part of Marianne's team when they represented Nova Scotia in 2013, a couple of years back.
Still another good shot.
Oh, yes.
In a game that's so wide open, there are a couple of things that do stick out when you think about it. Obviously, we got the deuce. Nova Scotia got the deuce in 6. And then Marianne Arsenault had the chance for the tie, or for the 2. Remember, that was our key shot. Just couldn't move the stone, but it was that shot that kept her in front and keeps the hammer for her in 10. And Game story brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Really close. Oh, should stop. It's okay.
It's right there.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Nice. In. Nice, Murray.
The best yellow guard, the one closest to the center line, looks like it's almost on the edge of the 4 foot, which means they'd like a better one.
Well, Marianne's pretty happy with her lead. Those ticks, that really, that just changes an end when you have Hammer coming home tied. And it gives the skipper a little bit of breathing room.
Good.
Good, Jane.
Let's go.
That's the other difference when you don't get access to arena ice a lot, is the tick shot is tougher in club ice. You know, I know we've tried it in league before, and it's just a tougher shot to make, and the ice is straighter.
You can hear the crowd responding.
Yep.
Saskatchewan has just picked up a single in 9.
Yeah, well, it's not going to be that deep anymore.
And they will pick up the win against Quebec. 8-3 is your final. And so they go now to 2-2 in Quebec. And Lauren Mann drops to 1-4. So Stephanie Lawton out of Saskatoon evens her record at 500.
The guard came deep, but it actually makes it a little tougher shot. But if you can get this perfect, Marianne might be able to brush this over, hit those catchers. Because you'd like to be shot rock at the end of this thing.
You're okay.
Whoa!
Okay. We're not
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
hard.
Oh.
Okay.
Almost.
That's significant. No.
Oh, the crowd's so into the Saskatchewan team.
Oh, yes, very much. As they applaud them off the ice. All other games are done. Just the one remaining.
What you can do sometimes is kind of half bury. They hit the top one, you half bury again. You slowly work the guard over to the spot you want it. To keep throwing it down the center line wide open, to expect the Nova Scotia team to miss it, it's a tall order. Just get it kind of half buried. You could wreck on that top one. Now you get a little bit better one.
Just for weight. 2-3. Right here. Right to my groom. Quick, you got it. You got it, go. Yep. Go, guys, you got it. All the way. Hard. You got it, go. Further. Go. Okay, whoa, whoa.
Good, good. Good speed. Sorry. It's all right. All right. What'd you get? 410. That's good. Take your time.
Big situation for this team. You got 3 players in this team. Don't forget they have the veteran, but they're all rookies. The rest of them.
Hard. Hard.
Nice shot. Nice mechanics. Good throw.
Yeah, they do. And you know what? That's a comfort level that you get as you play in more of these tighter games more often, that you start to get comfortable with the pressure of, you know, coming down to the last end tied. Takes a while to get used to it. I don't know if any players ever get completely comfortable with it, but you just start to get used to the situations more so.
Well, you hear that big roar, Saskatchewan just wins the game, and then you realize you're in the hack, and every single person in the building's looking at you because this is the last game on the sheet.
That's it. It's all there, guys. It's all there. Whoa.
3.
That's 3. Whoa, that one's sliding. Whoa.
It's good. Good. Nice shot. Good weight.
Marianne makes this one. Would you consider going around that guard?
I think you have to now.
Yeah.
Clean.
They're going to run it off with Christina Black.
Good.
Shot.
Nice source.
The hope is that you'd make Marianne
Oh, that really
maybe
caught it.
look at a couple shots on her last, and the only way you're going to do that is maybe coming in now.
Yeah, I agree with you. You go into this area here, Marianne peels the guard.
Yeah, I mean,
then you could do something like that and make that draw that much harder.
time.
So timeout being called. Each team given 2 90-second timeouts.
Okay. We go here. If she can see it, she's going to rip it, and then otherwise you're just going to have to do it again.
Yep.
So at least she'll have done it.
Yep.
Or if she happens to rip that, then you can put on a better guard, a little tighter.
That's exactly what you said.
Okay. You like that?
If you put another guard, she's not feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like going in.
It's not going to give it. Then you got to go next one. You got to go next one first.
Okay.
Bring it back.
Play for 7.
Side of the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all in agreement there. Play that come around. You could even like 3/4 bury it top 12 and then use that as a guard for your next one.
To come around with.
They're going to go right in, I think, closer to the tee line. That's fine. Bury it.
This way then. We're going to have to wait. Yeah, I like that. It's a lot of eye.
You got to get it buried, don't you?
Sorry, Russ, the coach even mentioned coming back for it and see if you can even entice them into
Okay, and then freeze.
following you down.
Yeah, as your top 4 here, if Marianne can get it and stay open in front of the tee line, then you're in trouble.
14-5. I think I can get anything.
And your draw weights improved since the 5th end numbers. Up now to the 80%. But this is just her 5th draw of the game.
Line's really nice. We're going to have to go a bit, but
This
we've got
rock
lots of room
slowed
right
down
now.
on
We
them
need to. Line's
4 ends ago a
Make
little
sure
bit.
you're not have enough to finish it though. Tons of line, not curling it,
Gotta
not
go.
curling it. Only if you have to, not curling it.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go. You gotta finish it. Finish it.
Grab the top edge of the 4.
I think Marianne has a piece of it.
Finish that.
Here would be okay.
Where do you roll, Cheryl? Would you
Easy regular?
Yeah.
roll the center line maybe?
Yeah, center line or even maybe just a touch over to the edge of the 4.
It's a hairless ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to make it go away. That's the main thing.
Easy
But
regular here should be
if
good.
you roll into this type of situation, it's difficult for Sylvie to do much with it. She either has to come down and play the hit and roll, which is hard, or she has to come down and actually try to bury when you've got a short run back. So try to stay certainly for shot rock. You're not taking a pile of ice here. You got to keep this outside the center line for a while.
10.
Nope.
Speed. Probably 10 and a half.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Jennifer Baxter, Jane Snyder. Nothing from them.
Good.
And she will sit there, top edge of the 4, center line for shot rock.
Nice throw.
Good. That's good because then even if she makes the hit and roll, we still have
Nice
the whole
throw.
4 foot to draw.
That's the trick.
I know.
Like curl more, more.
I don't think you need much more, Sylv.
Increasing that scoring area by doing that for Marianne's last one.
She got more of the 4 foot when
10-5.
New Brunswick hits this, they'll
Can I
be
get the
top
roll
8
here?
foot.
Yeah.
I think I need more. That doesn't look like a lot.
Thanks.
Do you want to get across the nose and try and roll a little bit under that cover?
Just a touch if
a
you
touch?
can, yeah.
Yep. 11. Whoa. Where? No, 11. Right off.
Ask for a little more ice, remember. That weight is more than back ring.
Close.
It's good.
Not quite.
Marianne just rolled enough that when that one was hit, now that you can hit it dead on and win.
Good shot.
And then you last like Carol.
10-5.
Enthusiasm.
May I ask
Just
you
like
something?
you
If she
want.
doesn't take that ice, that little bit of extra, Does
Same
she
thing.
get across the nose more and roll?
Probably. Yep.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Ooh.
I didn't hear the weight call. Looks like similar amount of ice. Almost a normal.
Yeah, she said control up, I think.
Okay.
Don't have to stick around.
Last. Lead. Yep. Hard. Lead.
Whoa.
Lead.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
It is a hit against 3.
Curl all the way over there.
Oh. Oh. Got the catchers there. They won't need them. And that will be the win for Nova Scotia. Make the final 5-4. And with that win, Nova Scotia improves their record to 2-3.
Right.
New Brunswick will drop their 4th straight. So at the top of the table we have Team Canada, Manitoba, Alberta, all with 4 straight wins, and then look at the bunch at 2, including Saskatchewan that picked up a win today over Quebec. You've got Nova Scotia, Newfoundland at 3 losses, and then 3 at 4. What an evening we're expecting when we join you again at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 of the leaders will hook up here in Moose Jaw. Team Canada, Rachel Holman. Manitoba, Jennifer Jones, both undefeated so far here at the Scotties.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years, by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best, and by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
It's a tough tournament, it always is. There's top teams all across the country, and every game's a battle. And so I think in a bigger curling town like Moose Jaw, it might be a little bit more exciting in the stands and more energy in the crowd.
When you're playing a team like Rachel Holman's team, who's been so consistent this year, they're so talented, you know that you're going to have to come out and play your best and take advantage of any opportunity they give you, because there's not very many.
You bet we're looking forward to this tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be Rachel Holman, Jennifer Jones, both undefeated, and both will be on the ice for our coverage of Draw 8, again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's when our coverage of the Scotties from Moose Jaw continues. And it's all right here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.